What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am Luck Jackson, the voice of TKL. Let's get some color in this stream. There we go. There we go. Let's add some more lights in here. There we go. Welcome to episode 8 of In the Corner. Again, I go by Luck Jackson. This is TKL, aka the Texas Combat League, and we have a lot to get into tonight. We got a lot of show to unpack for y'all tonight. We're going to be talking about the future of TKLs, future shows, future talk shows, future meet and greets. We're going to be talking about APW versus TKL brand wars, the fallout. We're going to be talking about WWE Evolution 2. We're going to be talking about Saturday Night Main Event. We're going to be talking about SummerSlam. We're going to be talking about everything that y'all want to talk about, guys. We got exciting guests, of course. We have Jack Spears allegedly going to be stopping by. We have my boy Thabos allegedly going to be stopping by. We have a lot of great things planned for y'all today, guys, and I can't wait to get started. But with that being said, let's see who's in the building. Anybody in the building? If not, we just gonna keep it rolling. First and foremost, can we talk about Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa? And what's on my screen? Somebody talk to me, Goose. Grim is here. What we got? What you got for me, Grim? Play something for me, because I did not get to see any of the fallout or the war. Talk to me, Goose. Show me what you got.
Now the world is gone, I'm just one. Oh God, help me, hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh please, God, help me.
Hell yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Anyway, that, my friends, is our new entrance. And as you saw, we had TKL versus APW take place this past Saturday. And it was epic. It was amazing. I can't wait to get into the fallout of it. But since I'm by myself and I got free reign to talk about whatever I want to right now, I want to talk about Jacob versus Solo. Bro, it starts out Jacob helps Solo. Jacob wins championship. Solo talks smack behind back. Jacob plucks Solo off ladder. Solo beats Jacob. Bro, this is epic. So now my question really becomes, what happens with Tonga Tonga. You know what I mean? Because him and Jacob, when Solo went MIA after losing to Ulafala, they was like this, son. They was like this. They was all gas, no brakes together, son. So for them to now have Tongaloa, JC Mateo, and the big dude whose name I can't even try to say, like, if I'm Tonga Tonga, I'm like, bro, you kind of hung me out to dry. That's crazy, bro. But there's a lot of interesting things going on in the WWE, and I genuinely want. I love Solo's character work. I'm just genuinely interested in seeing how far it goes. Um, there he is, Mr. Jack Spears. Welcome to the corner. How are you doing, sir? Oh, where'd he go? Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Where'd he go? Anyway, back to what I was saying. Since I'm back by myself, take my glasses off so I can make sure I'm focused. Jacob Fatu will be world champion soon. Um, I don't know. But also, what's going on? You have Randy, RKO, Drew McIntyre. I'm tired of seeing Cody versus Randy. I am. But in a nutshell, Jacob Fatu, I think, should win his championship back. Also, I think what should happen is they should continue to push Jimmy and Jacob, kind of rebuilding that side of if they want to continue a bloodline storyline, because Solo's just named his family tree. So now you can have a different battle, different perspective, different storylines. But Jacob and Jimmy is kind of interesting because they're both kind of outcasts. Jacob is literally the family outcast, and Jimmy is the member of the bloodline nobody really wanted to, love. You know what I'm saying? He's always said, I've done this to keep the family together. He's done this to do this. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's always turned on Jimmy and blamed Jimmy. Even Jay has blamed Jimmy for a multitude of reasons, like, and if you really look at it, Jimmy's never been the guy to cross anybody. Like, Jimmy's been the reason why Jay's been in moments. Like, dude has gotten his ass kicked every time Jay went on a championship run, whether it be for the IC belt, the world championship, the WWE championship against Roman. Like, it always takes a sacrifice of Jimmy Uso to get it done. Even to win the world heavyweight championship, he had to be a sacrificial lamb to Gunther. So I think that it's time to reward Jimmy, and the first thing he can do is win a tag team championship with Jacob. That'll be tight. That'll make sure that he has a tag team championship without Jay, and Jay has one without him. So they both technically have the same amount, and they have two separate title reigns. Um, I just want to see that. I also want to see some of the highlights from the brand war, bro. Like, both championships on the line. Man, like, are we like? Can someone in the back get with production and see what highlights we're gonna have for that show? Um, Also, I think, and again, we're gonna have Jack Spears on. We're gonna have Thabos on, of course. I don't know. He might show up. He does what he wants. Grim might be here. I hope he doesn't even know that we're on his channel, because you know what he's gonna say. He's gonna come in. He's gonna be mad, but he's gonna appreciate the work that we're doing. Um, so yeah, man. Um, let's see if we can get Jack in here. Get your rainbow tidy whities in here, Jack. We got some business to talk about. Why did he left the building? That weirdo. All right. Well, that just got awkward. Anyway, Jack Spears left, bro. You know what's crazy? I expect nothing less of Jack Spears than to leave right when I need him the most. You know what, Jack? It's promo time, brother. You talk this, you talk that about getting to know the Pride Fighter. Well, I set a stage for you, my friend, for people to get to know the Pride Fighter, and you just exit stage left. Oh my God! How dare you, you spineless little weasel! You, oh my God, I'd rather have Alex Ray in here than you next time. Anyway, Grim, get me better people, please. Please, I'm surrounded by amateurs. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me in the back? Are we good? Can y'all hear me? All right, perfect. So, actually, you know what I want to do? I want to rank my favorite people on the TKL roster. I'm going to give a top 7. So let's go look at the roster. Mm, 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 mm. All right. We'll do a top 10. No, we'll do a top 5. In fifth place. In fifth place. And I'm going to say people who associate with TKL, people who I know Grim accepts under the TKL umbrella, you know? So in sixth place, actually, a horrible mention, nowhere near the list, not even an honorable mention, a horrible mention, Jack Spears. Jack Spears. I can't stand Jack Spears on account that he just left my show without letting me know that he was leaving my show and did not have the audacity to even leave a Dear John letter that he was leaving. So nowhere near the list of TKL top tier talent is Jack Spears all by himself. And honorable mention solely to spite Jack Spears, I'm going to say Alex Ray because Alex would have the courtesy to stay and be a part of the show. Okay. So with that being said, let's move along. In fifth place, Zygold. Here's why. Young, athletic, passionate about the business, already wearing gold around her waist, complete package as far as move set, finisher, ability to sell, ability to work a match. 5. She's only got room to improve. You know what I'm saying? There's people that have been doing this 20 plus years that haven't done half of what she's done. You know what I'm saying? So for that, 5. Okay. At 4, give me Gavin Young. Gavin is someone who, when I first joined this organization, was had a unique professionalism about himself, and I've seen him win match after match after match, compete and compete and compete. He's only gotten better. He's won the combat ready briefcase, which is the third most powerful thing in this company outside of the TKL Elite World Championship, the Supernova Championship, or the Rising Star Championship. Okay. So that's 4. Mm. At 3, let me get who else is on the roster? It's not Jack Spears. I'll tell you that much. It's not Jack Spears. Definitely not Jack Spears. Definitely not Jack Spears. At 3, let me get Primoka. Let me get Primoka at 3. That's who we'll go with at 3. Okay. And the reason for Primoka being 3, and here's the reason why. A, the way he can have the crowd in the palm of his hands, right? The character development, you can tell that there's been years, years dedicated to this character of Primo Cuh, and he works it like a glove. It's damn near like he's being authentically himself, which I wouldn't doubt for a second, you know? So that's why I'm gonna go Primo Cuh at 3. Okay. So I said Zai at 5, uh Gavin Primo, okay. At 2. mm, at 2, let's see. Mm, tell you what. At 2, at 3, I'm gonna switch my 3. Give me Merciless Marcus Ray at 3. Okay. And then give me Primo Cut at 2. Okay. And the reason why I say Merciless Marcus Ray at 3 is because before that ankle injury, he was the briefcase holder, the Supernova champion. He cashed in that briefcase before getting injured, you know? So that's why I'm going to stash him at 3 and Primo Ka at 2. Okay? Good job in the truck with the edits. Appreciate you in the back with the edits. Okay? And then at 1. And that's because I'm doing this blindly. I don't know the results of his match from the TKO versus APW Warzone. I don't know the results of his match. I haven't seen the card. I can't wait to watch. I can't wait to call match. But at 1, I'm going with the tank, CJ Renegade. Reason being, since day 1 in TKL, this man has put the weight of the world and the weight of this company and the weight of that 27-pound solid gold and leather championship around his waist and the other one across his shoulder. So this man is carrying 75 pounds of championship gold, no complaints. The weight of a company that is trying to get settled in and built and last, right? That's a lot of pressure that I don't think people understand, like what it really takes to be like the face and world champion of a wrestling their promotion, whether it's TKL, APW, XHW, WWE, no matter their promotion, to be the world champion, not the mid card champion, not the tag team. No disrespect to those other championships, but to be a company's world champion, like that means every time that company has anything going on, you're mentioned. Anytime you're mentioned, they're mentioned. And he's taking that championship everywhere, bro. From APW, XHW to Triple A. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot for a first year company's champion to go through. You know what I mean? So that is why so that's my top 5 or my top 6, my top 5 with an honorable mention and a dishonorable mention. So let's run back through it. So at 6 slash honorable mention, I got Alex Ray, because no matter how much Graham hates that man, he shows up. At 5, Zy Gold. 4, Gavin Young. 3, Merciless Marcus Ray. 2, Primo Ka. And number 1, CJ Renegade. And of course, the best commentary team in the game. Well, actually, it's not even a commentary team. The best commentator in the game. Can we put this one also right there in this list right here? Best commentator. Thabos. Shout out Thabos. Shout out my boy. Shout out Thabos. So, what else do we want to talk about? Man, so hey, production truck. Can we get some highlights from yesterday? Do we have any clips or highlights or anything? Just curious. We don't have to show any if we don't have any. Okay, bet we'll get those a little later. So, what do we want to get into? So, gang. Question. If Montez Ford was black or white, would he be world champion? But we're gonna skip over that. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Astros have swept the the Dodgers, the Phillies, and beat the Cubs 2 out of 3. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't watched a baseball game in sheesh. How long has Shohei been in the majors? Like 10 years? Like 2017, right? 2016, 2017. Yeah, that was the last time I like right before Shohei got into the majors was the last time I actually genuinely sat down and watched a baseball game. You know what I mean? I've been to the hooks a couple of times since then, but like actually sat down and watched like genuinely had a like I love my Yankees. Don't get it twisted. Like I love my New York Yankees to death. Like I think that we are going to win the championship this year if we can survive Houston and the Dodgers and all those great teams out there. But I'll take my Yankees lineup against anybody out there. For Jose Altuve, whatever, Mighty Mouse. You ain't got nothing on Aaron Judge, my boy. I mean, I know y'all did y'all thing against us a couple of years ago, but that's not the point. But congratulations to the Astros. No doubt, no doubt. Um, interesting. Let's see. What else do we want to get into? Who has the best finisher outside of CJ? Okay. I know what I want to talk about. Merciless Marcus Ray. Were you in a death match, sir? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all motherfuckers are crazy. Crazy. Like, I could. Oh my! You see his face? You see his face? Oh my! I could never. Like glass to the face, barbed wire. Like what? No. That no. I can't do that. No, honey. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh, oh. Look who's here with the squiggly like Jack Spears. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at the moment, Jack Spears. Woo.
Hello.
Woo.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Jackery. How you doing, Jackery?
What Jackery? Huh?
Jackery. Yeah,
Yes.
what's going on, brother? How are you doing today? How are you doing today?
Going good. Just had a little bit of a little technical difficulties.
Nah, you're good, brother. You're good. So, I don't know if you saw, but I had, and I would like for you to do the same thing, right? I ranked my top 6 TKL roster performers, right? Now, I'm gonna go over my list with you. My dishonorable mention, meaning this guy should be nowhere near the list. Okay, I'm gonna say it right to your face. It was you, and here's why. The sole reason why was because you left without telling me you were leaving. So that's why you're on the dishonorable mention list. Okay. All right. Still love. Put it there. Put it there.
Okay.
Close my heart. Put it there. Put it there. Put it. There you go. Appreciate you. Now, at 6, just to spite you for leaving without telling me you were leaving, and I didn't think you were coming back. Alex Ray. Okay. Alex Ray. I put Alex Ray directly in front of you out of spite. From like right the top of my heart out of spite. Just Alex Ray's number 6. Okay. Now, number 5, I have Zygold. Okay. At number 4, I have Gavin Young. At number 3, I have Merciless Marcus Ray. At number 2, I have Primo Ka. And at number 1, I have CJ Renegade. And best commentator, I have Thabos.
All right.
Now, if let's say if everything was right in the world and we did like lived in a normal universe and you didn't leave the show early and I knew you were coming back and like I still had like all my love for you because you're my guy, you didn't leave the show, you would totally be in the top 5. You totally be in the top 5. But solely since you left, there you go. Anyway,
All right. Let's see. Top 5. of
five.
of the TKO roster.
Okay, you get a dishonorable mention. Okay, meaning you get someone who should be nowhere near the list. You get your honorable mention, and then you get your 5. So it's total of 6 technically, 7 technically, but top 6,
Okay.
quote unquote.
All right. Top 6 favorite people on the TKO roster. Number 6, I would have to say, actually, there's a couple of good people on the roster. It's pretty damn good and hard to choose from. Number 6, I would have to choose.
You can totally
Nico.
throw yourself in your okay. The Battle
Number
Axe, Nico
5.
Garcia.
Number 5 has to be Gavin Young.
Okay.
Number 4 has to be how can I say this? Primo.
Oh, Primo at 4. Okay. Or is
Number
that 5?
3.
Okay. 5.
Yeah. And then number 3. Number 3 has to be the Supernova champion.
Okay. Zai.
Number 2 has to be the guy that came back. Mercedes Marcus Ray, of course. And number 1, we all have to say it. He's been dominating. He's been going around every promotion to promote the TKO whole roster. CJ Renegade.
Yep, and I agree with that one. Like I agree with your list. I don't got no shade towards your list, brother. And this the one. This is the one thing that we definitely agreed on. I said the same thing about CJ. A lot of people don't understand like the pressure on a champion in a promotion, especially one that's as young as TKL. Like for your champion to go everywhere, whether it be Laredo, Houston, Mexico, North Texas, South Texas, West Texas, your Texas, my Texas, and put on great matches and like not just like random promote, like you get TKL, you get APW, you get XHW, you get Triple A. You know what I mean? Like it's only a matter of time before that championship is seen on a I don't know what is it? APW, not APW. The big one, AEW. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Because there's been plenty of times where like I'll go to a Gulf Coast Wrestling Alliance show and I'll see a Vikingo, and then next thing I know, I see him on AEW, and then next thing you know, he's on Worlds Collide. You know what I mean? Like it's like the wrestling world is massive when you take into account like fans, like podcasts, people who watch watch it, right? But the wrestling business is tiny. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so, like I don't know. Like I just think like it's a lot of pressure on that first champion in any promotion.
Yep.
Oh, I thought Merciless Marcus Ray had a death match. Shout out Sal Ochoa in the building. Appreciate you for watching this big dog. Mad Dog in the building.
Yeah!
Oh, a coup de grace.
¡Quítale la camisa! ¡Quítale la camisa! Take his shirt off! ¡Quítale la camisa! ¡Sí, take it! ¡Dónde está su pinche queja!
Come on!
¡Murcio, pégale! ¡Ahí se quedó! La Rudy para que lo regañe. La Rudy para que lo regañe.
Marcus are a true hardcore motherfucker. Gracias.
Huh. Hey, when are you doing one of those?
What?
When are you doing a death match?
That right there is honestly, I'm still in thoughts about that. Still thinking about it in the future. But right now, trying to focus on like just normal classic wrestling matches, just to get my name out there first until I feel comfortable getting to those dangerous types of matches.
Tell you what, brother. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Mm-mm. Like the barbed wire, the glass, the mirrors. Nope. Or we got an echo all of a sudden.
I don't know.
Here, hold up. All right. What else?
Hey. Dude, what's going on? Why did they ruin the match? Hey, turn my music. Why did they ruin such a good championship match? I don't know about that one. Because I was just told it wasn't you that planned that Sacred Dragon attack. It was Rebel Kid. So, with that being said, we don't really have a winner for tonight. So, what'd you say we do this one more time? Except, fuck this best of the best shit. War Games match. What do you think?
You mean War Games? The 5 versus 5 and 2 rings? Is that what you want? What do you guys say? Should we do it? You're damn right, we're down.
All right, what do y'all think? Y'all want a War Games match?
Let's go!
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's do this around November. November. We'll even. Hey. We'll do this here again. We'll come back here. I know there's a ring right there. I see it. We'll set that up. We'll set up a steel cage. We'll set up 2 smaller cages for them. And let's do it. And you know what? I'll even let my women's champion put her title on the line.
Right here, it's coming right here. That's gonna be mine, buddy. That's gonna be mine, dog. Spit shine.
All right, you're on. War Games, 5 versus 5. You better get your best 5. Make sure they train, because I got the best right here, baby.
I like how you mentioned train, because didn't we tie and y'all trains? That's pretty embarrassing if you ask me. I'm just saying. Either way, hey, I'll tell you what. I already give you my team captain. It's the man who sided with me tonight. He's already went home. I gave him an Uber home. He's chilling. Merciless Marcus Ray will be my team captain.
That's fine.
He just took your supposed what was it, deathmatch god on and beat him off of an injury.
Show the fuck did.
So
Yeah, period.
I think that's the proper choice, don't y'all think?
Tell him again.
That's fine.
Show
Benny,
the
I got nothing against you, man. I'm sorry that happened to you. I think you should leave this brand because obviously they just let that happen. Anyways, we'll see you in November.
There you have it, folks. At a date later to be decided in November, TKL versus APW War Games has officially been announced. I can't wait to see the rest of this roster make its way and make its announcement. Jack Spears, you were in the building. Let me know how that moment was when you heard that that moment or that match was being made.
See, well, obviously, like how you heard what our owner said, that with the whole when it started with whenever CJ, Gavin, and Marcus both were in the triple threat match. What happened? APW were the first people to attack my own team, and yet later on the other matches of the APW, I guess whatever their rosters are, they got attacked by Merciless, Gavin, and CJ. And then now you saw what happened just now from last night, how we attacked Mr. Benny Dreams and the APW roster. And even though they might have gone the top against us, we were still standing. You didn't see us laying down. And when it comes to war games, that means that it's going to be a war. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be to where no one is safe. And one team is going to be leaving as the winners. But even though we didn't might not won the whole brand wars thing, we will win the war games. Just know that.
Heard that. So how, did you have a match last night, right? How'd it go?
I'm gonna be honest.
Talk to me good.
It went really good. Until what happened with Rebel Kid and me. That's one thing that kind of pissed me off. I thought Rebel Kid was going to be by my side, be my partner. TKL takes on APW, and then what happened? Rebel Kid decides to turn on me. Decided to turn on TKL's back. But you know what?
I'm sorry. Go for it.
After the little stunt, the Rebel Kid, he just fucked up. He just messed up something and pissed me off. So, Rebel Kid, if you're listening to this, just know I'm coming for you. Maybe at Coastal Clash, maybe at XHW, APW. Just know that me and you, this little thing we got going on now, it ain't over. So be ready, Rebel Kid.
I respect it. I respect it. So you go down to Laredo. It's a draw. APW is on some BS, apparently. We got a call for war games. How do you mentally prepare for a match like war games where it's two full-size rings inside of inside of a steel cage with either you or your teammates locked in another cage outside of the ring? No one knows who's going to have advantage. You may be in that ring by yourself with two other people tossing you around through steel cages, or you may have the advantage up. Like, how does one get ready for that kind of match?
That's a great question. It just takes dedication to train, to practice, get ready for what's coming. Because once you step into that caged ring, no one's safe. Who knows? Someone could be laying down in blood. Someone could be laying down waiting for an ambulance to be called. But when it comes to war games, the mentality, everything that you worked for, you leave it in that ring, and you show everybody why you're the top person to be there. And to me, like, I don't care what I had to go through. I don't care who I had to face, because no one's gonna stop me. No one's going to make me fall down, beg on my knees for mercy. Because when it comes to me and whatever APW Rude has in store for me or for my team, just know that APW is going to be broken down inch by inch, members by members. APW just messed up, and they are going to regret of what they did.
Absolutely. And since we're on the subject of war games and APW and fan wars, I really hope Grim is somewhere in the Grim. Get your ass out of here if you're here somewhere. I got a cheeseburger for your ass. I think that might get him in here. You think that'll work? Here, I can't hear you. Turn your mic back up.
Offer him some nuggets, then maybe.
Hey, I got some tendies, Grim. Get out of here. I want to talk about war games. Get out of here. Man, but it's been a hell of a conversation, Jack. Hey, turn it down so I lose the echo real quick. I figured it out. I figured it out. Because you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Bet. So I am excited for where TKL is going as a whole because I think that we have potential. We just have to have that signature moment, that signature show that captures the world's attention. Not just Kingsville's attention, not just Laredo's attention, but like all of Texas's attention. You know what I mean? Like, who is TKL? You know what I mean? And I think that we're on the right path, you know? And like especially with guys like yourself, like Gavin Young, like CJ, um, the Battle Axe, like guys who are growing not only as performers but with the company. You know what I mean? Like it means something more to you guys since like y'all were here for the start of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like how have you seen it progress since like the beginning? Like that first, hey, like Graham reaches out, hey Jack, I'm starting this promotion. I want you to be on the first show or like the first meet and greet. Like, what is that? Like, was there like any hesitancy or like was like let's do it?
Mm, I'll say that ever since I got that phone call from Grim saying that him bringing up a whole new roster, a whole new company, I was like, all right, I'm down for that. Because have you, if you, the roster that you've seen right now, we've been growing because we have help from everybody's been around the world. We got Primo Ka, you got Zygold, you got the help of Anthony Katina that made his appearance yesterday for the brand versus brand. You got Joe Dempsey making the TKO appearance 3 times, and like TKO is going to be the top Texas company,
I agree with that.
and
I can
like
see it.
I can see it. Yeah, like TKO is above level to get to where they're going to get to.
Absolutely. Have you been watching any WWE lately?
Oh, yes, I
What
have.
storyline captures your attention?
I have to say the Naomi.
Mm.
What the fuck are y'all doing on my channel?
Trying to make you money? Shut up.
Trying to what?
Trying to make you money? Shut up and let me work.
Trying to make me money? How the fuck is that gonna happen?
We're gonna get sponsorships for this show. Duh.
I hope so.
And hey, say hi to Jack. Be nice.
I've seen him all fucking weekend. I'm done.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is your first time seeing him on camera.
I've seen him in person all weekend.
Exactly. This is the first time you've
Jack,
seen him on
you're
camera.
echoing really bad, by the way. I've been having to turn on and off your volume this entire time. But anyways, yeah, I have a little bit of time, I guess.
Welcome.
I am currently working on a Combat Zone episode and the Brand Wars show
Nice.
at the same time.
Always busy, as you should be.
I will let y'all know that the Combat Zone is going to feature CJ Renegade, and CJ Renegade.
Oh, can I take a guess at the main event?
CJ
somebody
Renegade.
versus CJ Renegade.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, so before we get started and everything, this is what we need from you. We have both laid down our top 6 and a dishonorable mention. Hey, you never gave your dishonorable mention, Jack. You never gave your dishonorable mention. I need that real quick.
Sonny mentioned.
Dishonorable mention.
The guy that I'm just gonna say it. The guy that cries about getting screwed over twice. Alex Ray.
Okay. And who's your honorable mention?
Honorable mention. I'm gonna have to say. I mean, even though she's not on the TKO roster right now, not on the, I would have to say when she made her appearance, it would have to be Hollywood Haley J.
Okay. All right. Grim. Yes, honorable mention. Honorable mention. Top 6.
Well, y'all should know what my dishonorable mention is going to be.
Alex Ray.
Of course. Top 6, huh?
Don't forget your honorable mention. Someone who you like, but just not on your top 6.
All right. Honorable mention will be, is going to shock y'all, CJ Renegade.
Okay.
He's not in my top 6. Because the people I'm going to mention are people I booked before. So, all right. So, number 6 would be, I got to go with DYL Dempsey, as you used to call him.
Who?
You. Number 5, we got Legic Chamberlain.
But see, I didn't know like these were like I thought we were talking like main roster, like are like their
These
main
are main
roster.
roster guys.
Okay, cool. I need to expand my knowledge.
Number 4.
I'm blaming Jack Spears.
Of course. That's very like him. All right, number 4. I'm gonna go with Merciless Marcus Ray on that one. All right, number 3. I'm gonna go with the newly acquired Anthony Katina. All right, number 2. I'm gonna go with the Supernova champion, Zai Gold. Y'all should know I'm pushing her to the moon right now, as she does deserve it. And everyone should know who my number 1's gonna be. It is the one, the only, the leader of change, Chris Carter.
Nice.
So that's my top 6. Now, I would like to say another couple of honorable mentions that haven't arrived in TKL yet, but they will soon. Um, well, one has Bombshell Haley Danielle, huge fan of hers. Also,
Oh, she's on the roster now.
she's been on the
Nice.
roster. We have a whole women's rosters chat that the guys aren't in.
That's very smart.
Um, so actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to the current TKL women's roster: Zygold, Haley Danielle, the Bombshell, Fuesa Davina, Denise Day, the Dreamcatcher, who we just saw yesterday. We got someone who hasn't made an appearance yet, but very, very soon. I'm working on it. Ridley Thorne making her TKO debut soon. And we also have Iris AI, who will be challenging Zygold at Coastal Clash for the title as well. Now, there's two more people I would like to mention, and that one would be Miranda Alizé, who is the woman who trains all my talent. And I would just like to say, I appreciate you and your time and your hard work and effort. Without you, none of these guys would be as good. Um, and another honorable mention is my boy, Big J Bishop, Mr. 400. You'll see who I'm talking about very, very soon. He also debuted last night for
Mr.
TKL,
400.
and they are both permanent roster members.
Hells yeah. Hells yeah. So,
By the way,
what's up?
Anthony Katina is the current OVW digital media champion. So he lives in Ohio, or at least somewhat. And Big J is from Chicago. So I got people from all over the place making their way down. Also, I like how I didn't even put my own cousin in my top 6, but he'll understand.
Sheesh.
Exactly.
So, what is your immediate takeaway from the show last night?
I don't want to give too much away.
No, just like your initial thoughts, like as a fan, like your fan reaction, not your boss hat. Take your CEO and creative hat off. Just put your fan hat on. Like, what is your takeaway from the show?
Takeaway from the show is TKO showed why they're here to stay. Um, Sorry, I had to mute Jack because I just don't want to hear a bunch of feedback. But I'll bring him in when he has to talk. Uh, so APW did fantastic as I expected them to. But this is the thing: they always mention training. This is my thing though. If our guys don't have training, how did we tie with them? We had 9 matches. It was 4-4. Main event happens. No one wins the match. Both champions retain their championships. And then a War Games match is announced. So, I don't know. To me, it seems like APW is playing a little scared. They don't want to get embarrassed by a brand new company in their own hometown. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, last time I checked, didn't Sacred Dragon start all of this?
Yeah,
When he attacked CJ, Gavin, and Merciless in the triple threat for absolutely no reason.
no
And guess who
reason at
was
all.
with them? The Banes.
Mm-mm.
The little high school kid. Actually, no, one's in high school, one's in middle school. And they really think they can go with the big dogs. So I would like to see the Banes take on the entire TKO roster and get the ass whooping they deserve. Because clearly their dad doesn't discipline them. Uh, Running around. And then as far as everything else go, the show overall was good. Uh, I didn't like the women going first match, but we kind of had no choice but to make them first match only because Denise Day had to leave. with family, but she was still willing to do the show. So shout out to Denise for wanting to um,
Still put on a performance for
still
the
put
guys.
on the show for us and not flake or anything. So
Yeah.
big shout out to Denise. I got nothing but love for that woman. She's great. And she's a sweetheart. I took a picture with her. She asked me for a picture. I don't know where that came from. I'm not gonna say no, but I just it shows the level of professionalism she had
Yeah.
for still showing up the way she did. I wouldn't have if it was something family like that, but you know, it shows that she has love for the sport, love for APW, love for TKL because she didn't have to. She could have just said, "I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to find a last minute replacement," which would have been impossible at that point.
We
Um,
could have got Alex Ray to do it.
yeah, okay, he's gonna come all the way from Houston just to do that and lose his eye.
It's what he does best, lose to women. Anyway, so let's get into WWE storylines because there's one that really intrigues me, but I think that the average viewer doesn't see like the principal concept of it. Like, and that's the budding relationship between Jimmy and Jacob Fatu. Like, I think that
Is
has
that really
potential to be
the
amazing.
one story you're interested in?
That's the one story I mentioned. Like, there's a lot of interesting stories, but that's the one that captures my attention right now.
I People might hate me for this. I think they're only doing that to give Jimmy something to do.
Yep, I agree with that because they don't know what to do with him.
He's not that good. Neither is Jay. Been saying that from the beginning. They're tag team guys.
Yep,
And
I
like I
agree with that.
said, I'm a Uso fan. I've
And
loved the
there's
Usos.
nothing wrong with being a tag team guy. I
Mhm.
think they split the wrong team. I think the team that they should have split, if they're going to split anybody, should have been the Street Profits because both of those guys I think are really good, especially Montez Ford to be on a solo run, at least just to see it.
I you know I wasn't sold on Street Profits at first as a tag team.
You know what I mean? Like,
Uh,
not saying that their run as a tag team is bad. It's just I want to see Montez
but
Ford
this is
win an
my thing
individual
though.
championship from the heavens.
Street Profits, like I said, I wasn't their biggest fan when they got called up. I'm like, okay, I mean, they're cool. They have a cool entrance and stuff. I'll give them that. It has nothing to do with them being black either. Don't worry, crowd. It's not because they're black. Promise you. I just don't know. There's nothing that really captivated me with them until look, we got a fan
Hey, I want
change.
to see. David Ortega says, I want to see Jack Spears versus Alex Ray. Stop the show. Fans demand, so we got to talk about that. So, Jack Spears versus Alex Ray. Now, David, what kind of match we talking? Are we talking a Iron Man match? Are we talking a one fall match? We talking a death match, street fight, cage fight, Hell in a Cell? What kind of match
Bra
we
and panties
talking?
match.
Absolutely not. Nobody wants to
Why
see
not?
his rainbow thong. Anyway, um, I would say it would be a interesting match. I think it depends on who's booking the match because clearly the booking of the match, I know if one person's booking the match, Alex is getting squashed.
Who? I don't know what you're talking about. Let,
Oh,
let's
sure
get
you don't.
let's get Jack's thoughts on this before I say anything.
Yeah, go Jack. You versus Alex. Who you
You
got?
versus Alex. Who you got?
Very interesting question when it comes to my brother.
That's your brother?
That's your brother?
Yeah.
No shit.
Not sure if you
No
saw,
shit.
he came out with me in Proving Grounds as part of my Pride family, my Pride
Oh,
Army.
that brother.
Oh, that brother. That brother.
He is whenever we end up coming back to Kingsville, he is going to be my manager officially. And when it comes to that kind of question, when it comes to Alex Ray, he likes to get hurt. He likes to cry because he lost a title, and he likes to cry because he lost to a woman that got help from Grimm. But we all knew that was gonna happen because Alex Ray is what you say, a woman beater. And to Alex Ray, I would definitely like to have a match with that guy. And maybe one day, maybe Combat Zone, maybe a TKL PLE, maybe. Who knows?
I say you just pop up on him while he's at work or training or something. Real quick. We have like a 24/7
championship match.
Good, but do I really want to hurt him in front of his girlfriend?
I do.
I would if I were you.
Obviously.
If I were you.
David wants to see you hurt him in front of his girlfriend,
obviously.
Probably.
Anyway,
Oh, he's
we're
down.
off track. We're off track. Where were we at? Where were we talking about? Oh, Street Profits.
Okay, so as in regards to that match, believe it or not, I am currently working on setting up a tag team match for Combat Zone in the future. That tag team match will be the Fearless Pro Tag Team Champions, Mikey Sparkles and Alex Ray versus the Pride Fighter Jack Spears and Prince Pretty from EBW, who I believe is their current main champion. So,
Can you say those names again, please? I didn't catch them all. One more
you need
time.
to pay attention, sir.
I just want to hear you say them again. Say them again.
It's Mikey Sparkles
Mm-hmm.
and Alex Ray, the current Fearless Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Believe it or not, Alex Ray is a champion for some reason. Versus the Pride Fighter Jack Spears and Prince Pretty from EBW. So it's going to be a big-ass tag team of queers.
I'm sorry. I respect the match. The names are hilarious, dog. Princess Pretty, that shit funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mikey Sparkle, nigga, that shit's funny. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. Hey, respect y'all's combat ability, but dog, that's just funny. Nick, somebody gotta say it. Hey, y'all gonna whoop ass, but that shit hilarious.
You're going to touch ass.
Hey, you said Mikey Sparkle, nigga. Mikey Sparkle.
And he's a brother.
This nigga named Mikey Sparkle.
Hey,
your tag team partner is Princess Pretty.
Prince Pretty.
I said it right the first time. He'll like the way I said it. All right. How do you feel about this match, Jack? Go before I keep laughing. That shit funny.
That shit funny.
I mean,
That shit
I've seen Prince Pretty on EBW multiple times. Alex Ray, I don't really, no one really cares about. Mikey Sparkles, that guy, I need to watch some matches on him, see how he is, because I may not know him, but I need to see what my upcoming future competition is.
I'm gonna see if I can find some Mikey Sparkles. Is it Mickey?
Mickey.
Oh, why did I put Mickey?
Mickey Sparkles.
Mickey?
Yep.
S-P-A.
Here, I got you. Hold on. I can
Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen. What? Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen. This is for film research purposes. Jack gotta watch film. That's crazy. You got the most masculine name in this damn match. That's sad. Bruh,
I don't know if you're ready for this, dog. Man.
I'm not. I was barely ready for the Velveteen Dream. This is crazy.
All right, cool. I got it. So let me just share it. Share screen now. Mikey Sparkles in a fatal four-way match. You got E-Rod, one of the best of all time.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match, and it is for the
Context, people.
Championship. Introducing first, from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 160 pounds, he is your 24/7
champion, but who are the other three?
Houston, Texas, weighing in at 190 pounds.
Come on.
Next opponent, from LA, California, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is your fearless pro social media champion, Mikey.
He look like Boss Man on the download.
Oh my God, I am so looking forward to this. Do your job, bro. Hold it open for the champ. Thank you. Let's go! Oh my God!
I'm watching this match, nigga. Where's the tag team match?
Let's go, Sean! This is what Sean is a master at. He's still going outside on the outside of the ring. He's trying to take the big man. Oh my God. Referee said you Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful right.
Well, y'all get the point of that by now.
Bruh. This is gonna be
one interesting match.
bro. You know, like, bro. So Jack, you know that if he pins you, he's gonna smush you, right?
Sure.
Now, the question is, are you gonna kick out?
Yeah.
And he's gonna
Fuck it.
smile.
And he's gonna smile kicking up.
Yeah, I love you, Jack. You're my favorite person in the world, Jack. All right. Anyway, Jack Spears. What is it going to take for you to win that goddamn briefcase that keeps avoiding you, my friend? You've been this close like 5 times, Doc. I need you to win this briefcase. I need you on the road becoming the champion. Do you need me to become your manager, Doc? I got you. I negotiate your new contract.
All right.
Not approved.
Anyway, what else do I want to get into? Out here, fellas? Yeah, I know you're excited to announce something, Graham. You've been too quiet. You haven't announced like 85 breaking news things yet.
Who, me?
So what you got?
It's because I got some nice surprises for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. What you got?
I ain't doing it on the show today.
Okay, so When is
Either
Saturday
way,
Night Main Event?
I do know one thing. Davos is still coming on. He's
Bet, where's
just
he
with
at?
his grandma right now.
Okay. Heard that Abuela always comes first. Heard that. Man, I'm excited. I am about to go and put some chicken quarters on the grill, put
Okay,
a
bet
baked
you live 2 streets
potato.
down from me,
Huh?
so I'm gonna
What?
go over there and visit.
You don't even know where I live. You don't
I
even know where I
do. I
live.
picked you up.
You did. You
Yeah.
did. You did. Because we shot that vignette.
Yep.
We did. But you forget shit.
Speaking of
No,
that,
you're huh?
I actually need you if you're free sometime today to shoot, so we can shoot another one.
What do we gotta do?
The same thing we did the last time.
Who am I talking shit to?
You're not. I need you to make the Warzone opening video for me, like a opening hype video package, like we did for Burning Bridges. But
Okay.
we could do that just at your place, just in front. That way you don't have to leave anywhere.
Bet. We'll figure it out.
All right,
If
but I need
anything, we
that
can do it
today.
tomorrow.
You can do
Today.
it today. You can do it today. You can do it while you're eating your leg quarter.
No, because while I'm eating my leg quarter, we're gonna be watching The Circle. So yeah, like
Circle.
after this, yeah, after I get off of this, all projects are done, and it's lady time because yeah, like she gets Sundays because I'm at work all week. So yeah, Sunday's her day. So she's actually downstairs mad at me because I'm up here doing this right now.
Is it that Mexican girl that you came with last time?
She's not Mexican. She's Hispanic.
Same.
Don't be
shit. They're all
racist.
from the border.
No, I'm just kidding. Yes.
But anyways, yeah, no, it's
I can
fine.
knock it out tomorrow morning or something.
I'll just tell her that her boyfriend will get fired from TKL and he can no longer provide for her.
Don't threaten her with a good time. First of all, we've been together 5 years. She know all the accounts.
That's fine. I don't care about
She
that.
got all the accounts, so she know what's coming in and that. Jack, you look like you're falling asleep. Look alive, my friend. What?
What? This is I talk about food.
Yeah, but you look like you're laying down.
Yeah. Oh, not laying down per se. It's on the freaking.
Nah, you're
No.
good. You're good.
All right, so look, I'll go ahead. I might have the. Let me see. I might have the. Let me see if I can find the actual results to each match. Hold on. From yesterday, like an actual picture I could show. Should be here somewhere. Who the fuck had that? I don't remember. Well, just give me a second. Y'all keep talking. I need to find. I have a picture of it. I just need to see where
We are Kelly.
which person had it. 'Cause I had a
Jack.
lot of.
You can pin one, lose the one, put one over. Okay. Pin one, lose the one, put one over. Okay. The pin they might kick out. You never know. Okay. Let's see. Nico Garcia, Gavin Young, Alex Ray.
One, lose one, pull one over.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
I would
pin one. No. Pin one. Squash one. Put one over.
Pin one. Pin one. Squash one.
pin one. Ooh, the last two, Gavin and Nico are both good, but
you're squashing.
I went
Okay.
over.
All right, so this is what I need.
Hold on.
When you're asking a question, try not to interrupt him because he has a bad echo on his end.
Gotcha.
Because because I have to turn them down and then back up, then back down, and I'm trying to find this result paper. I'm trying to see who messaged me that. Anyways, go ahead and answer your question first, or ask your question. Luck.
He's talking.
Hold on, Jack. Hold on.
Hold on,
Hold
Jack.
on.
Hold on.
No one can
All
hear
right.
you right now. Hold
Hang
on.
on. You're muted. So again, for the people watching, the question for Jack is: pin one, squash one, put one over, and the answers are Alex Ray, Nico Garcia, and Gavin Young. All right, what you got, Jack?
Hold on. I think he's coming back. He's coming. Yeah. Okay. And go.
Okay. Squash, Alex Ray. Pin, Nico. Put on over, Gavin.
Okay, why put over Gavin?
I think he needs a new phone. Is what it is. Hey, look. So I was able to. Hold on. He's coming back. Go ahead, Jack.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes. God damn it. Hold on. Yes, we can hear you. We've been able to hear you.
Okay. Well, my connection is not that great right now. Alex Ray squash. Pin is Nico, and pulling over is Gavin.
I respect it.
Okay, so I have. Hold on. Okay, I found the image of the results. I have them right here. All right, so go and maximize this. First match we had Denise Day versus Zy Gold. Zy Gold got the dub. Hold on. Second match we had Alexander Blackwater taking over for Spider Kid, and Black Dragon versus the Banes. We had Black Dragon and Blackwater go over, making the score 1-1. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Third match, we had a triple threat between Insane Joe Payne, representing TKL, versus Lynn Garrett, representing APW, versus Big J Bishop, representing TKL. Big J got the win, putting us up 2-1.
Okay.
Fourth match, we had a back-to-back triple threat matches. We had Amazing Rude versus Jack Spears versus Rebel Kid. Let me tell you why this match got changed. Because DeMarcus and Omega, the two guys who talked the most shit about us, dropped out. So that 6-man tag had to be completely rearranged. So with
Makes
that being
sense.
said, we gave Amazing Rude the dub to make it 2-2 APW TKO. Fifth match, also due to a dropout, we had Tony Trinco and Sacred Dragon team up to go up against Gavin Young and Primo Ka in a tag team match. Now, please note, everybody, that Gavin and Primo have a huge rivalry right now. So, I'm assuming y'all know how that went. Sacred and Tony took advantage of that and got the dub for TK or for APW. Then, this is actually not in the right order. We switched the order a little bit. We had STK go up against Chase Nebular and Jay Richards. And STK did put their tag titles on the line. They're the current APW tag team champions. And they did retain against Jay Richards and Chase Nebular, putting APW up 4-2. Now, this is the part where the show gets interesting because everybody knows if they win a fifth match, they win the show. Well, as I expect my guys to step the fuck up, they do. We have the sixth match, which would be Dill Dempsey versus Anthony Katina. Anthony Katina represented TKL. Dill Dempsey represented APW. Now, Anthony Katina put his OVW title on the line, the OVW Digital Media Championship on the line. Got approved from Al Snow, by the way, to do it.
Nice.
So him representing TKL got the win. Then after that, we had the death match between Merciless Marcus Ray and Crazy May. Obviously, you know, Merciless is representing us. Crazy May represents APW. And Merciless gets the dub. Ties the show up at 4. Now it's for all the marbles. We had CJ Renegade and Benny Dreams, and everybody knows what happened. Nobody won. It was a double DQ. It was considered a no contest, so we didn't have a winner. So that is the results of that.
Oh yeah. Sounds like it was a hell of a show to be a part of, like to be in the crowd. I can't wait to actually get to give my authentic and genuine reaction because I can't wait to see the shenanigans that took place. And Jack, I can't believe you let us down, man. You'll never be this guy.
You'll never be this guy.
This guy. You'll never be that guy.
Oh, that guy let y'all down too.
Nope, he got it done, sir.
Nah,
this
Nick
guy.
Cole.
No, this
Nick
guy let us
Cole.
down. This guy let us down.
Oh, that guy's a letdown in general.
Yeah, that guy let us down. But this
Okay,
guy,
hold on. I'm getting a
this
message from Thabos. Hold on.
this guy, this is the girl that picks you up and just makes everything right. This is what this guy, this one is. For
I
Jack,
don't know about that one.
that's that guy. Who's
Dante
your team? You're a
Culpepper,
Texans
baby.
fan? You're a Texans fan?
Who?
You.
I don't really watch football anymore.
That's my guy right there, though. Jay
No, I'm
Hurts.
just kidding. I'm y'all's rival.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
I like Dak, man. I don't mind Dak.
I just like talking shit about Hurts, but he's good. He's the best quarterback I've had in a long time, for sure.
I agree with that. And like, I don't know how you feel about Dak, but like my take on Dak is this, bro. Like, if he was
They
doing what he
blame
was
too
doing,
much shit on Dak. I gotta say they blame
absolutely,
way too much shit on him.
Like you
He's
can't have
had
a
such
guy
a
that,
shit. He's had such a shit team. Some of these
and not
years
even,
where they did
I
really
wouldn't
good.
say the teams were shit shows. I would say he's had shit shows around him, whether it be management, player personnel, getting into trouble, like too many distractions,
Coaches, bro.
coaching one to be like it's just like basically the Dallas Cowboys are the Los Angeles Lakers. You know what I mean? They might win once in a while, but like it's more about the show and the spectacle than actually competing on the field.
This is my take. They shouldn't have fired Mike McCarthy. It wasn't his fault on what was going on. He had nothing to do with any of all that shit that was going on. Now, I'm not even the biggest Mike McCarthy fan, and I will sit here and say he was not part of the problem. Actually, the offense was finally starting to look good with him. Finally. It was
I
starting
think the main problem is y'all can't stop the run. That was the main issue.
It's the defense.
Yep,
I've
the
been
defense,
saying
bro.
that. And
The
everybody's just
moment
like,
that go for it.
okay, so I have a good question for you. You watched that terrible Packers Cowboys playoff game?
Mhm.
Is that Dak's fault or was that the defense?
I say that Dak throwing those turnovers was the real key to that because Dak is in a position in his career to
How?
where
It was 14-0
I'm getting there.
before they even got the ball.
I'm getting there. So when Dak is in a position to where his team and fan base already expect him to go into the playoffs and fail, right? Right or wrong. When Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs, Dak Prescott's a quarterback.
I
What do y'all
expect them
expect?
to win the Super Bowl every year. What you mean? I'm just kidding.
I'm talking about like realistic Cowboy fan. Like most Cowboy fans, when Dak Prescott is at the helm, they expect him to fail, right? So
Yep.
when Dak throws 2 interceptions, regardless if they're down 14 or up 14, when those turnovers happen, it's automatically Dak Prescott's fault. Look at it like this, bro. You just said Jalen Hurts let us down. Well, in the Super Bowl that he lost, did he have a fumble? Yes, it was in the first half, but the Eagles actually managed to rip off another 10 points unanswered to be up 10 after that moment. You know what I mean? And then it goes on. He never like the hold at the end of the game. Jalen lost the game. People forget about the hold, right? So I think Dak suffers from a little bit of that. Like he gets absolutely a lot of the it's your fault, but I think a lot of the times it's more overreactionary because they see what his peers have done. And his peers aren't Josh Allen, his peers aren't Jalen Hurts, they aren't Jaden Daniels. I mean, that's two classes of quarterbacks behind him. His peers are Jared Goff, his peers are Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? Like those are his guys. You know what I mean? That's who he's competing against because he's been in the league damn near 10 years. Anybody that's been in the league only 5, that's not a peer of Dak Prescott.
Another thing Dak needs is running backs.
Yes. And when he was at his best, he had a prime Ezekiel Elliott.
Yep.
And when Zeke was
And
like,
I've been
people
telling everybody
disrespect Zeke,
that
but when Zeke was at his best, when he had abs, that thing was cold.
Yeah, no. So this is my take on Dak. He plays good when you let him call the offense, because when he calls the offense, they'll score every single. Like when we played the Eagles 3 years ago,
Yeah,
y'all had
back
like
when
a
Dak
top
was
five.
kicking our ass.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all had a top 5 defense at the time. Y'all had a
what
top 5
year?
defense at the
What
time.
year?
I think it was like 2023, 2022. Y'all had the 2 top corners and everything. Y'all had everything.
Oh, that was the Bradbury year.
Yeah. Okay, so check
I
this
remember
out.
that. I remember that shootout.
Yeah. It would. Well, no, the first game was not a shootout. The Cowboys annihilated the Eagles the first time. It was like 56 to something. I forgot what year that was. But anyways, that year, Dak called that whole game on offense. The entire game, he called every single play. And look what happened. They blew the fuck up. I forgot what year that was. I know we scored like almost 60 on y'all. That shit was ridiculous. And Dak played the whole game like he didn't want to get out. That shit was hilarious. I'm like, well,
I
damn.
remember that. That shit.
And then the next year is when Dak got hurt and
Oh,
y'all
it was
had
33-13. I remember that game.
No, there was another one
23.
where we scored like
That
50
was
points.
I remember that year too. That was a Carson Wentz year. I remember that game.
Yeah.
But you're
well,
right though. You're right. You're right though. Like because like look at it, bro. Like for 5 years, right? He had Carson Wentz, Kirk Cousins, and Eli Manning / Daniel Jones in the division. So his way to the playoffs was fucking easy. You know what I mean? So like when that's why people look at Dak like, bro, what are you doing? Because look at Pat Mahomes. For the longest time in his division, it was him. Who was in LA? Philip Rivers. Who was in LA? Who was in Vegas? Who was in
Derek
Vegas?
Carr.
Derek Carr. And who was in Denver? Before they got Bo Nix, who was in Denver?
Bridgewater.
Yeah, they had Teddy. They had a rotation of quarterbacks in Denver. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Pat Mahomes' way to the playoffs was so much easier that if he didn't come out with 2-3 Super Bowls along the way, at least appearances. You know what I mean? Not get there, at least a conference game, bro. Like you win your division. That's at least one home playoff game. Lord forbid you win 2 or 3 extra games. You're the 1 seed and you have a bye week. You win one game, you're in the conference championship. That's what Dallas fans really want. They just want to say we were good enough to be close enough. You know what I mean?
You know, and I'm going to say this with all my chest. Our best year to win Super Bowl is when we still had Romo.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what year was y'all's best shot? The best
year
shot.
that got screwed over?
No. The year that Dak took over, that 2016 team, that was the year.
Sucks. They got exposed.
Bro. But the defense when Romo was there was always suspect. It was
Mhm.
always an overwhelming offense. You know what I mean? It was always like
Because
death by
they would let
offense,
Romo
right?
call his plays. They would let him.
But if you look at that team, bro, look at it. It had Hall of Famers across the offensive line. It had a rookie Ezekiel Elliott who won did he no Dak won rookie of the year that year, but Zeke was second. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so they had him.
Had,
They had Dez.
Dez, who was the other receiver outside of Dez?
Um, Ogletree
Oh,
when
you
he
had
was still
him.
good.
You had Witten still. You still had, I think, Ware had just went to Denver. But dog, like that team was primed to go on a deep playoff run with Romo at the helm. Like it was all built around Tony Romo and his quick
No,
release,
didn't
bro.
they get Amari Cooper that year? No, that was the
I want
next
to
year.
say
That was the
that was
next
the
year.
next year. That was the next year because they had to. They
Replace
got a mark.
Dez.
They were trying to explain why Dak deserved the first contract. You know what I mean? So they played 2016, and then it was
Yeah, because
2016.
Dez left. Dez
Yep,
left.
Des leaves. He goes to
So they got
Baltimore.
Amari Cooper to replace him.
Mhm. And then after that, then that was Amari's first year, and then Dak gets paid, and then after that, CeeDee Lamb comes into the picture. And then Amari's out because if the main reason why is because CeeDee Lamb, if you remember, there's a mic'd up moment in Minnesota when he asked CeeDee Lamb for the last route. He was like, man, hell no.
Yeah. You
But
know what's funny? Amari Cooper wants to go back to Dallas.
I would. He's in Cleveland. You mean to tell me I'll start my career in Oakland/Vegas and then I go to Dallas and now I'm in Cleveland? You're damn right I want to go back to Dallas.
Would you? Would that be your choice?
Hey, it's the GOAT.
What up?
That boy got a fresh fade. That boy doing errands for no reason, taking grandma to bingo and shit for no reason. That boy got his mustache lined up today. That boy got his mustache lined up today.
Got it lined up last night.
Hold on,
Hey,
hold
say,
on. Let's let Jack say something to him because I don't want it to echo. Hold on.
What's up, man?
All right, that's all he gets.
What up? What's up to whoever's watching?
bro, also, you killed that entrance with the Thabos production. You killed it.
Thank you, thank you. I tried.
That shit sucks. I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Also, you got my vote for best commentator in TKO.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you see my vote on best commentator?
Probably yourself because you're a
Yep.
narcissist. Uh-huh.
Damn right.
That's easy to figure. All right, what we got? I gotta go throw these chickens on the grill, boy.
All right, so I know you want to talk about your comeback, Dabo. So we're gonna go ahead and give you the floor on that.
About to get his ass squashed by Jack Spears. That's what's gonna happen. Why'd you give Jack the floor?
Someone talk real quick. I need to park inside the lot real quick. I'm not driving. I'm parked, but I just need to park inside.
Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Anyway, so this episode of Texas Combat League is this episode of In the Corner with Luck Jackson has been brought to you by the Texas Combat League. Feel free to donate by clicking this QR code. Anything you send will help with the purchase of either a ring or a venue for our next show.
Okay.
Or
Yo, I have breaking news on my ring.
Breaking news. You hearing it here first. Take over, Grim.
All right, so I'm really good friends with Big J Bishop. And Dabo, are you listening?
Yes.
Okay, so he has a ring he doesn't use. He is willing to give it to us as long as we make payments.
Damn. That's love as fuck.
What's the total ticket?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him about that yet because I'm
That
letting him
should have been
rest.
your first question.
No, I'm. First of all, he offered it to me. I didn't ask him. Second of all,
Hey, bro, you want this? Sure. How much you want for it? That's an easy conversation. That's literally the whole conversation.
second of all, I was producing the whole show myself yesterday, so I wasn't really focused on anything else, sir. But yeah, like Luck said, that little donate to TKO. QR code next to him takes you directly to our TKL Cash App, and that does help us pay for our wrestlers, gas for shows, and I make sure I do not pay Jack and I do not pay Luck.
I get paid Monopoly money, so I'm okay.
Yeah, yeah, we know. We know. I'm the only one that makes any money around here, apparently. So,
Yeah.
My
anyways,
face only shows up when I get paid.
same. But, but anyways, Davos, we know that you're making a big comeback. So, let me take this black ass off, and there we go.
West side.
Yes, bro. You're brutal, bro. You're so brutal with him. And he
I'm
just
brutal with
takes.
everybody. Hurry up, you fucking Asian ass.
So basically, I'm gonna be bringing the vlogs back. Obviously, I stopped that for a while. I lost my passion with the vlogs once. Obviously, we know what happened with everything.
I
But
don't. Please tell us. I'm kidding.
anywho, obviously, Ace will always be forever in my heart, and I kind of want to try to revive that myself. Only thing is, it's not gonna start where it was whenever we left off because this was my child. This was something I did with my best friend John, and I hope to continue to bring that back so we could start doing the vlogs again, as well as coming this fall will be a podcast with me and John, which will be the Turnbuckle Talks. More information will be coming on that very, very soon. And obviously, I'm going to be getting my own place here probably within the next
Sparkle
month and a
past
half.
the hair.
And hopefully, we'll have the studio set up. Everything will be chilling. And with these vlogs coming back, I definitely intend on trying to recreate a championship, but I am not in no rush because I'm trying to find that passion I once had, the
Mm.
fun that I enjoyed before,
That was taken away from me.
basically, before it was taken away from me. Because we all know, we all know, we all know. But I am going to be having some special guests I will be inviting throughout the vlogs. And hopefully, I can get those people to come on just to have
I ain't coming
fun.
on. I ain't coming on. Mm-mm.
Yeah, same. You got to pay me. I'm 1,000.
Nope.
Just a
I
book.
ain't coming. Nope.
Take you to Roadhouse, bro.
All right, I'm in.
Roadhouse. Yes,
I'm in.
sir. Yes, sir.
Roadhouse, is there at least a steak, though?
That's
I
all
was,
it is.
I was thinking more of the like biscuits or something. Or biscuits, the
First of all, they're
fucking.
not biscuits, boy. They're rolls. Don't ever disrespect my rolls like that. I was the bakery trainer for 4 years.
Gonna say yes, even if you
I was
said the free
thinking of
peanuts that
biscuits.
you can grab at the end.
I'm sorry. I'm not even like zooted. I've been sober for like a week.
That's the problem.
That I'm sober?
Yeah.
What
That's the
the?
I was just playing. I was just playing. You can't think right.
I'm dead, bro. But yeah, man, I really hope to bring this revival for all content, which is my child, and for myself with Thabos Adventures. I do hope to do a little bit of like behind the scenes stuff with TKL, show some never before seen footage from way back when, and just stuff moving forward. I'm really excited just because I want to be consistent with the content of how I used to be, especially whenever I will be streaming video games.
I need you to start editing shorts for me. I
Shorts?
don't got time to do all that.
Um, um, Let's see. Love Island ends in like 2, 3 weeks. So you after that, I'm all yours.
Are you a hooda?
He's a fag.
I don't even
He,
like her.
he's gonna be
I'm just
he's
kidding.
gonna be
I've
in a
never
fatal
seen an
five way.
episode.
Hey,
I've
look,
never
check
seen
this
a
out. Check,
megapixel of a frame of the show.
I don't
hey,
even
hey,
like her,
Hey,
bro.
dig this, dig
hey,
this.
yo. I'm gonna do
What?
this since he likes Love Island so much. This is what's gonna happen now. So I already have 4 queers in the match. Might as well add a fifth one. So it's gonna be Jack Spears versus Alex Ray versus Mikey Sparkles versus Prince Pretty versus Stavos, and it's gonna be in a fatal five-way bra and panties match.
You're wild on that one.
And that is
First of
the main
all,
event of Coastal
first of
Clash now.
all, first of all, I'm less concerned about them, and I'm more concerned about the fact that you want to see that match.
I don't. I do
I
Then
don't.
why are
not.
you trying to book it? That's the second time you've mentioned it.
Because Patreon
Like
wants it.
that's
That's right.
like that's the second time you tried to get Jack in a bra and panties match in like 20 minutes. I'm a
Uh-huh.
little
Well,
concerned.
I
I
mean,
only
hey, hold on. Jack has a nice story to tell you about what happened Friday night. So I'm gonna let him come back on. Please
Come on,
don't
bring
talk
that
because it
echo.
will echo. It'll echo over him. Okay, so please try not to say anything. All right, Jack, please explain what happened and go.
And go.
I don't know why you let me say this. But if you want me to say it, and it'll make you hear me say it. So what was it? After the whole baseball game, went to bed, and then supposedly at 3 a.m. I slept rock into the other couch that you're going to be sleeping in, and then you said that I wanted to cuddle. I did not want to do that. I did not know I was sleepwalking. Period. End of story.
Okay.
Okay,
Stops you first.
so this is
Mute him.
this is what happened. This is what
Mute him.
happened. Okay, this is what happened. So I
Mm-hmm.
was still up. I had to wake up and pee. I see this nigga
Mm-hmm.
get up, and I'm like,
Mm.
okay, whatever. Maybe he has to pee or whatever. He's already dead ass asleep. He wakes up, looks right at me. There's a whole ass section of the couch I'm not on. Lays his ass down on there, and I'm like, okay. So then after that, I'm like, you know what? This is weird. So I just threw a blanket on him, and I went to the couch he was on. Huh?
None. I'm talking to Tabos.
I went to the couch he was on and I slept there and he took over my couch. And I'm like, well, I guess the queer wanted to like cuddle or something. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But anyways, yeah, that happened Friday night.
bro.
That's funny.
It's giving. I did not sleep with that woman vibes.
I
Exactly.
didn't want to say it like it's given. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. It's definitely giving that a little bit. I see where you're going with that, Tabos. It's definitely giving that. Not a lot, not a lot. It's a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot. Not a lot. Not like
All I'm gonna say
not like
is
not
all I'm
like he
gonna
got
say
like
is
a
yo
whole,
month.
like he just got like a little chubby. You know what I'm saying? It's like whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like not a lot. It's a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hey, you
all.
know,
Not a lot. He thought
here's the
about it.
funnier
He didn't
part.
straight up say no. He thought about the cuddles for a second. You know what I'm saying? Now that's why he wants that bra and panties match. He wants to see that rainbow thong.
All right, well, if you let me finish.
Hmm.
So this is the funnier part.
Jack was trying to let you finish.
No, Jack wasn't supposed to be the only one staying with me that night. All right, here's a list of people who are all supposed to spend the night at my apartment Friday. You ready? Jack Spears, Gavin Young, Primo Ka, Zygold, Jay Richards, Nick, me, AJ. Eight
Hmm.
people,
Oh, I counted 9. Whoops.
Zai gets the room to herself, of course,
of course.
or she's sleeping
8.
on the floor right here.
She can sleep on in the closet. That's probably the most comfortable room, to be honest. It's huge. We have a big closet. But either way, so yeah, that happened. And then, anyways, hey, Dabo, did you even watch any of the stream before or no?
A little bit, yeah.
So you saw the results of the show?
I didn't see
Yes.
that. I was feeding my grandpa.
All right, so Luck, go ahead and tell them the results of the Brand War show.
I don't
Wait,
remember.
don't tell me
Okay.
this. When we do commentary, I want to be like
Surprised.
watching, and I don't want to know any results unless he already posted it.
I already
Then
posted on the show.
He's posted it on the show and he told me, but I already forgot.
okay, because like I don't want to know anything when it comes to like results from the shows, as long as I know that it's gonna be a banger. Because obviously y'all put out fucking bangers. And whenever we record commentary, I want my reaction to be firsthand.
Well, I will let you know because you're big on the indies like I am. Permanently on our new roster, on the TKO roster. Now I have Big J Bishop, Mr. 400. And guess who else is on our permanent roster now?
Ooh, you sent me the link. You sent me the link. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. You literally sent that to me. I think what was it? Yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Mr. Anthony Katina, the OVW
Yes.
Digital Media Champion. And
Yes.
he defended the OVW Digital Media Championship yesterday as part of representing us.
That's badass. That's fucking
Yeah,
sick, bro.
yeah, and Al Snow approved him to do it. So
See, you wouldn't get this type of stuff from those other guys
yeah, no.
because we're trying our best to bring out the best wrestlers all over. We're trying to make it known that we are going to be one of the top tier promotions.
Let's just say I've now had 2 OVW roster members. Now I get one of them isn't with the OVW anymore, but she is an OG, and that was Hollywood Haley J. I've already had her on our show, and she will be coming back soon. And breaking news, I'm like this close to getting Miranda Alizé and Nixon Newell to debut for us as well, very very soon. But either way, it's already getting close to 2 hours. The Asian boy wanted to come late, so that's his fault. I'm gonna go to Luck's house and steal a leg quarter.
First of all, son, I just want y'all to know, you come over here with 10 fingers trying to take a piece of chicken, you're going to walk away with 9 nubbins and a thumb. That's what you're going to walk away with. You ain't going to be able to do this ever again. High five. Nope.
Yeah, I don't need 9 fingers to book a badass show. I don't even need
It's
fingers.
okay. It's okay because you're going to be thumb right now for the rest of your life. Nigga, thumbs down all day, Batista
No, because
style.
then I'm gonna put you in charge of paying them all.
Bet I can do it. Let's put
Bet.
Jack over.
Let me roll 1,000 right now.
All I got to do is put Jack over, right? You got to buy for 1,000 right now.
All right, cool. You can cash out the TKO. Cash out $1,000.
For what? What am I buying for 1,000?
Huh?
What am I buying for a rack?
For the wrestlers and stuff, and the ring.
Wait, mute Jack. I can't hear Thabos.
I don't know.
Anyway,
He muted himself because on my end it's showing volume.
Anywho, Thabos, you got anything you want to get into? You look super Asian when you pull the camera close to your face like that, bro.
He is Asian.
I know. Hey, Thabos, say something in Asian.
Hey, well, anyways, everyone seems to be having technical difficulties except for myself, as always. So, Gluck, go ahead and end the show. Say bye to everybody.
All right, gang. Thank you all for your time. Thank you for being in the chat. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for liking, following, subscribing. Thank you for being in the combat zones. Thank you for being in the Texas Combat League. And we'll see y'all next time we get in this ring and next time we get in this corner. Luck Jackson, Thabos, Jack Spears, a Pride Fighter, Jay Grimm, CJ Renegade, all of that. Yiddig. We out of here.